This is a Hope 1032 podcast.
Thank you and good morning. Welcome. This is Chris Witts and it's Morning Devotions. I hope you're feeling well today. God has made us for himself and our hearts are restless until we rest in him. Have you heard that comment? Very famous quote. That was a famous statement from Augustine, Bishop of Hippo in AD 397, written in his book called Confessions. Now, yes, it was a prayer written a long time ago, and I've spoken about this a number of times, but that's the prayer that means this, that we are made for God, but not only with him. It's about doing God's will. It's about knowing him, but doing something. That's when we find true peace and inner satisfaction. We can keep looking for rest anywhere else. It could be in our money, wealth, or family, a long life, a simple life, or could even be philosophy. But God has not made us to find rest or fulfillment in these things. That's what Augustine was saying. Now, we've got songs that speak about that search, the search for God. You might listen sometimes to The Man of La Mancha and The Impossible Dream, talking about searching. But somehow we sense there's more, and there has to be more to life. Now, at a pop culture level, you could be listening to Bono, the U2 singing group, and their hit song of 1987, I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. This was a very popular song back then. And as I've looked at the lyrics, they seem to be about pursuing a girl. I have climbed the highest mountains, I have run through the fields only to be with you, only to be with you. I've run, I've crawled and I've scaled these city walls, only to be with you. Well, I guess whoever wrote that is talking about things that make him happy, the quest for life. Even the chorus, the name of the song, is about being self-centered. It's me. I haven't found what I'm looking for. Now, I'm not knocking the song. It's a good song. It makes us think of the deeper issues of life. And I think that song, probably more than any other, describes our culture today. How many people are searching or running or scaling the wall looking for something, but then not finding it? I still haven't found what I'm looking for. And unfortunately, many people think that they're going to find it in the accumulation of things, amassing more. Is that an automatic response to scaling the wall, as it were, and finding things? But the song goes on to say that he's still searching and empty. What do we say to this? The song even addresses Jesus, and the lyrics say, I believe in the kingdom come. You broke the bonds, you loosed the chains, you carried my cross and all my shame, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. As I said, Bono and the U2 group from 1987. I recently found a quote from C.S. Lewis that I think might apply to this situation. And C.S. Lewis wrote so much that was very helpful. He said, don't let your happiness depend on something that you might lose. That's worth thinking about. And from what I can tell, the author of the song put all his identity into this girl, their relationship, but found that neither could fill the emptiness. He was looking for more, looking to satisfy his longing with physical relationships. But even that failed. So we can dedicate our lives to somebody else and even to the purpose of that person. But in so doing, we run the risk of not finding what it is that we are searching for. Now, some YouTube fans say they love this song, then they say it has a spiritual dimension, and it could well have that. And whilst they still haven't found what they're looking for, they are enjoying the journey. And I think that as we grow older, many of us sort of look to ourselves. We might even think of that sort of song, the lyrics of that song, to examine what is it that we want to do with our lives. And even as we get older, we think, have I really achieved that? What impact have I made on the world? And what legacy am I going to leave? And I just want to take this a little bit further tomorrow morning. Well, Heavenly Father, why do I think that happiness is found in chasing things? I know that happiness really only comes from you, because I ask you to help me establish a good and holy relationship with you, and to remember that happiness is about living for your divine purpose. Amen.